This is bad crazy shit, but I don't have a choice. I have to prove you that they are destroying my files. It's worse than what I thought. It appears they are destroying my files in progress. That means during the recording, twice in the same location, in the same village, not too far from here, it appears so. And it's something that Peter Kopsch, local psychiatrist, told me they gonna, next to all the options I have explained, they came up with another option, and that's gonna be that half of the video is actually be mutated without the sound. And what you're about to see, I guarantee you, it's gonna knock you off your feet. The first thing I want to do is I want to take you, by the way, today is April the 6th, 2022. I want to take you to my new site so that you can see with your own eyes video I'm talking about, referring to. For that matter, I am just gonna type this thing here. Into a search engine. Interesting. Wow, and now the new site doesn't come anywhere, or what is this thing here? That is crazy. Now, I have never used this engine as a search engine, I admit, and it appears that every search engine interprets different my stuff. What shocks me is maybe that the most visible, the most exposed about me. What is this thing here? This is from 2017 blog that I started at WordPress and never continued one. Everything comes except my blog. Do you guys see what they are trying to do? I don't think I need to be, this is not a brainer. That's what a Microsoft is doing. So I wanna expose Microsoft, Bill Gates, about his share of shit problems to my case. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go back like this. This is pathetic. It's really pathetic. What about if I go to the pictures maybe? That's gonna be helpful maybe. I'm not so sure. Alright, that is more helpful. But the only thing I can get a hold of it, as you see here, is nothing more than a photo, a picture. This is not what this video is about. As I stated, this is about something completely else. I'm just trying to get to my new site, and it's very difficult through the Microsoft. So I would not continue with this stuff here. Bill Gates deeply involved in this stuff. I am just gonna go to Google, and hopefully Google will bring me to my new site. That's the site I am talking about. And today, as I stated earlier, this is about something completely different. So I want you to pay attention to the video you are seeing. The exact video that you are seeing is this here. Okay, now update my browser. Geez, okay, the browser is really should be probably updated, but that's crazy too. Alright, that's not nice at all. That's Windows 8. I don't know if the browser will be so bad. If I have another browser, I would love to use one as well. Well, this is getting just a little bit exaggerated, I think. Either way, let's do it like this and get straight to this video. Oh, wow, YouTube is literally refusing to bring me to my own window. That's crazy, man. We're gonna continue with Google Chrome from here on. This is a video because of which I have lost 1 week of time, for which I was even told you're never gonna complete one. Most of the time I spent eating myself closed indoors, which also is the idea. Next to all other stuff they have done, anywhere from body shaming to physical attacks, not only threats that actually took place, for which they told me you're gonna have to exercise and I don't know what. A difficult thing to do with blood poisoning. You shouldn't do push-ups and extreme exercise with the blood poisoning. But there is nothing also I can do because the health services refused help, assistance. It goes to dental procedure, and that one I already have explained. There was no dentist in the city of the Novo Mesto that would not engage in death threats. If we ever gonna make it through with it, I know you can hear this laptop crying and moaning. Laptop was damaged upon my return from Poland immediately. Look, I am just gonna proceed with this stuff here because otherwise we're never gonna get through it. First, I want you to pay attention to this here. We made it through. Okay. I am trying to record the whole thing for the quality's sake. Mayor of Novo Mesto City corruption, for which I was told was added to cost of my MKR project. To make myself clear, this is already second time I have video recorded the same project. It's very touchy project because of a lot of issues.
I'm gonna start to record this here.
It's working very well.
That's basically the end of the village here.
It has ability to switch to 720. With a crystal clear picture, and it works like this. If I demonstrate you, this was posted this morning. It's working like this till the village.
The people are just like chickens, man. It's like they already measured where it's gonna be. You can see these numbers.
This is the village. And that's where the trouble starts. The trouble with the video starts for the second time already. The same thing.
It's gonna end. Just really up.
This is just the beginning of the village. It's called Žihovo Selo. And this is about the last moment right here you were able to hear my voice. The last thing, look at it.
God knows what this is gonna look like. But that's how it all starts. So that, if we go back to this mayor, Gregor Macedoni, so that this is going to be a condition. He alone told me that he had to agree to the people from Ljubljana. Talking about the Milan Kučan, he explained to me, Borut Pahor, all those issues, on how he's going to have to agree with those. He had to agree that he's going to have to
I want you to see the last minutes of the video, and this is the next thing is going to astound you.
It's going to be impossible otherwise for him to help me out. You know,
that's the most astounding thing right there. The next thing you're about to see right now. Boom. That's the end of the audio, folks. This is where they mutated me video. So the video recording all through still appears. It still appears to be in part of the video file, right? Because from here on, and it's almost 2 hours long video is mutated. So we came up to 57 minutes or something like this, where you were still able to hear me, and then that's it. So this is the village psychiatrist, local psychiatrist, told me they will do something to you. They had 100 scenarios, and this was the last scenario, he told me. Now they're gonna do something to you. Man, he was the one who was fucked up. He was obsessed with screwing me up. And foremost, he was obsessed in increasing me weight through depression issues. He played me down in absolutely everything wherever he could. Lied, misrepresented facts about what my problem is going to be, brainwashed me on cancer, heart problems, stuff like this. In reality, this was a blood poisoning. They claim that for heart problems and for the cancer, coffee drinking is actually good for you, but at the same time they claim that for a blood poisoning infection it means death, because it reduces the ability of cells to fight back, basically lymph nodes, kills you. It's like this all the way, no sound, mutated, just like this, mutated, muted, without sound, and the video is 6 minutes short of 2 hours. Along the way I meet people, everything, but the video is for the second time within 1 week destroyed before my eyes, at the same place, at the same location. Now I have spent a considerable amount of time trying to recover the first video, and it was to no success. The video file is this one here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna disconnect ourselves now from the internet. You were able to see there was 6 minutes short of 2 hours long video, the length of the video. So once we disconnect ourselves from the internet, and I feel much better now. I really feel much better now, you would too, for evident reasons. I'm gonna take you to a location where I have just transferred this very video. I completed this video and I transferred one in here. I also reduced the title so that it wouldn't be a problem, but this is the video. This exactly is the video. And so what I am going to do is I'm going to click on properties. That should give us ability of the size of the video itself. It's 1.78 gigabyte. Actually, here is what I will do is I will copy this number here, and I'm gonna use, come on, Mr. Paint, Mr. Paint. Yeah, it would be better that I actually do this. And what we're gonna do is, that's a different computer and I haven't used one for some time, but that's okay. We're gonna take this I am gonna zoom into it so that you can see clearly exactly the size, everything that you can see. I also copy pasted one. Excuse me, I also copied one, and this is to confirm. Aha, okay. This is to confirm that eventually what you see here is what you get. And we're gonna do it like this because I want this video to be really state-of-the-art video. I'm gonna paste this right here so that you see this is the video. The first problem that I get, ladies and gentlemen, is this here. I couldn't, crazy as it can be, some video converters even suggested me that this file that can be converted and shit, online converted, that already raised suspicion to me, but not really, because you were able to see the file. And it was the scam was done so smoothly that it actually appeared on the internet as 1 hour 54 minute long video with everything working without any difficulty to upload one, unlike the case was the first time. Now if you look at the Windows Movie Maker, you can see the file is only long 57 minutes and 46 seconds. And you can see that clearly, you can see it. I'm gonna take a screenshot, but before I demonstrate you this stuff, I want you to recall what you have seen on the video have played. It played up to 57. This is basically where the sound, I think it's finished. We're gonna play that in a little bit one more time so that I get an idea about what's going on, because I think I did manage to get a little further.
And this is gonna be my little contribution, not to protest, because it's gonna be possible otherwise for him to help me out, in parentheses.
So the video of almost 2 gigabytes indicates 57 minutes of recording. In reality, this is 6 minutes short of 2 hour long video. It's just that the Windows Movie Maker will not interpret this video file as what you have seen in actuality here as almost 2 hours long video, because at this point in time something was done to the video. Somebody did interfere with the video. I gotta tell you that right here, this house here, that was an incident that I do want to report to. I was not capable to stop the video anymore. I came up to here, I should say pause the video. I couldn't pause one. I had a real problem pausing video. Here I asked the people if I can take a picture of this is beautiful, and they allowed me to. I like the color very much, like this orange, and as I continued I couldn't pause the button. I couldn't use the pause button, so I got frustrated, and eventually I started to record absolutely everything till somehow I managed to talk, till somehow I managed to figure out how to somehow pause, and I eventually did, and Android, it appeared to me, continued to record the video normally without any problems. Therefore, what I'm trying to tell you is this video is never was altered in any way. This is one file, original file from Android, from the beginning to the end. Now I am gonna take you one more time to what you see here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pause this thing here, just so that you can see that eventually this unfortunately this hacking is real. This is not, this is a tremendous skill, waste of time. It's nasty. And I really don't know how to do, but I sure hope that some way, somehow I will manage and get through with it. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to repeat it. In other words, the same file that I have demonstrated, I have, because I figured out first on my new site that this was, the file itself was modified, the sound muted. I figured out I'm gonna add from the second Android, which I have used along the way, a sound. So to make the combination of the sound of the audio recording, and we'll add one through Windows Movie Maker, burn that movie and post back one online, because this is difficult, to tell you the truth. That's how you got to see that stuff on a Windows Movie Maker. That's when I eventually came to conclusion they did the same thing like they did prior to this. Now this here, this is the file you see. This is the one that you see right here. And on an Android,
they're going to be for sale and this and that, what they are trying to do. So
it's just like on a YouTube. It keeps playing itself. It keeps going. You can play one. If that's what it takes, okay. That's already, what is this time here? That's already over 1 hour 4 minutes as you see it. And then you go here. Now as I advance this here, and it keeps playing. You see it? 1 hour 47 minutes. Like I said, this is one file, just like you have seen on a YouTube, but it's without the sound. It's without the sound. So it's recorded, it goes on, everything is. I don't figure out absolutely anything. But the file, ladies and gentlemen, the file is muted. You know, this is going to take probably 1 day of work to get the sound and stuff like that. So that's not too damn good. Now this really is the file, the same file.
This is going to be a little bit more. Everybody knows already what I'm doing.
You see?
Posted on blog about recorded, mismanaged, but that's not the case here. You have the support.
This is one file. Now I don't know how am I going to do this, but now I gotta stop this and I gotta demonstrate you how otherwise I can do it. That's why I'm going to do this stuff. I don't have choice other than repeat procedure right in front of you. That's the file right there, 1.92, 1 hour 54:32. That's the one right there. You see it? That's the file. I made several backups. I wouldn't connect to the internet anymore. The file was destroyed, the first one that I made a week ago inside of this village, muted. Once I came home and I connected one to the internet, however, it was attacked also from the internet, and it became completely unplayable. Unfortunately, stupid as I was, I did not expect this kind of attack. I did go ahead and I deleted one from Android. But I do have that file that was damaged. I keep that one. So it was two things that happened. Number one, the same thing happened in this village. It was muted in the same, exactly same fashion form. You see it right here. And number two that happened is when I came home and I connected computer to the internet, the moment I did this, they made the file also unplayable. What exactly happened then? What happened then was that, just as you see in this case here, every recovery program I have used would only recover a certain portion of the video. I couldn't recover the other half because it appears like this is 57, right? The last time I reached the village way earlier than I did in this situation, but it's the same thing, it stopped the village. And whenever I was trying to use all the software out there that's available, in use option to join the two failed videos together and then use other options, the free options that give you 50% ability to retrieve 50% of the video, which would actually give you 100% of the video, I was not capable to get it done. I couldn't, even if I joined two damaged videos into one and then I used the free software. Maybe I made like, I don't know, 100 downloads, I don't know how many, of software. I tried I don't know how many times to save the file, retrieve the file, and I couldn't do it because of exactly this, the reason that you see right there in front of you is. It's something that's being done to the video that restricted data, video data with audio to exactly 57 minutes 46 seconds, while the rest of the video is muted in a form that would portray the video as, if you would try to repair one, as no more than 57 minutes long, and if you would somehow upload the video file to the internet, it would appear like everything is okay. By coincidence, I checked the video and realized that it was what psychiatrist Peter Kapsch, police, also told me they're gonna do. That's exactly this thing here. This file, however, as I stated, is still almost 2 gigabytes big, so the data is in there, the audio and video data, everything is in there. You're gonna say you just have to get it. Yeah, there is no way to get this shit because God knows what they have done to it. They have done it with a reason. And so my job now, since you have seen this here, would actually be to paste. We're gonna do it like this for me to completely prove this case. That's basically if the computer is not gonna let me down completely. This is not a good stuff. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to complete this video. My job would be now to eventually copy paste into it doesn't respond. You see, this is the stuff that would drive you insane. This is the shit that make things very difficult for one. I gotta see and what's going on with this stuff here too. Yay. Okay, I hope I'm still recording this stuff. I blow the air from the side so I can get it done, this stuff here. I'm not doing this stuff. I'm not even doing this stuff. I'm just gonna close this real fast, this stuff here. Because if I don't, it's gonna be poor me. We're not gonna manage to prove anything. And it can be like this just about at any moment. This video, actually, what I'm gonna do, we don't have nothing here I can do. It could be that eventually even this is gonna go out and I am gonna have to burn this video separately because of the computer that they damaged me. This is, just remember, 57 and 46 minutes 96 long video. I am gonna go ahead and I'm gonna write this down. It's pathetic to do the stuff. Imagine to be a video developer and to do the stuff like this under this kind of circumstances. 57, this here, 46, and we're gonna do that stuff and it's gonna be 96. Okay, so pathetic way to prove your stuff. The way to prove your case, that's with the police. Thanks to the police to do the stuff like this. That's not, I don't know what. You're gonna remember this, that's what it came to, 57, 46, and I don't even know what exactly I should do right now with this stuff here. I'm gonna reduce this windows to see if I can because we are not going to be using this stuff anymore. And I'll be lucky if I get it anywhere with this stuff. Yeah, but it looks like it did slow down. Maybe we can continue with this stuff. Maybe still we can continue with this. I hope so. Okay, we can continue somehow. You know, even the cursor doesn't listen to me anymore. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this here I am gonna repeat to you. It's difficult to complete video like this. The other computer that I have, however, was sold to me with some completely other issues. I think even with the cores missing and stuff like that. It displays that it does have them, but it doesn't have them. Here, let's go back, and I do want to demonstrate to you again the data about this video here that you see. That's a video right there, and I am gonna connect to the Android to the computer, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and we're gonna take this video file, we're gonna subtract this video file. You see it, right? You see that stuff. And then unfortunately, as much as I don't want to do it, but I have absolutely no choice,
guys. Therefore,
then what I'm gonna do is basically I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and load one more time into the Windows Movie Maker so that you can actually see. I have to see it myself where this beast is, because you don't know, you have no idea right now. Maybe, yeah, because I'm gonna record, you're gonna see how the hell that goes. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna process one again through this here that you see here, through, and I don't know if it's gonna do it or not, but I'm gonna try to process one again through Windows Movie Maker so that you can see that this is exactly the file I am talking about, exactly the same file. That's why I took this here, so that you can have idea that that's exactly the file that we are talking about. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to close this thing down. Do you want to say changes to Movie Maker? Eventually, why not? Yeah, if I make it through with it, I'm gonna blow some air in it. And that's what I'm gonna be doing. That's what you're gonna hear me doing. To get this video done, basically. And we're gonna acknowledge one, just number one, like this, and that's all there is to it. And I'm gonna close this down, and so that's all there is to this video movie maker. Now the hard part is coming, the part I am very scared of. As I stated, I gotta transfer the video file from Android for you to see that this shit is actually real and prove my case. I am thinking about that maybe I should have even save this, because this is an MP4, but I'm taking a huge chance by doing what I am doing. But then again, if I make it through with one file, that will give me ability to go outside on the sun and walk, and you will be able to see that this shit is real. And much of the problems then from my end, it's then basically proven. That's why I'm doing this stuff here. We gotta see where I did. It's inside of the download section. I told you that this is a very impossible almost stuff to do. It's inside of the download section on a SD card. It is on a SD card storage. And one of the hardest thing, because they modified me the system on this crazy, the Androids are okay. I don't know what that's supposed to mean now, but that's okay. Just I want to do, maybe I want to get rid of this too, so I'm trying to spot where the audio recorder is. Okay, so what I am going to do is I am just going to enter the number from the video, and maybe I'll get lucky and we're just gonna retrieve it. Yeah, maybe. And we're just gonna retrieve one right like this, and this is the video. It's right here, and let's see it so that I demonstrate you where this stuff is located. This PC, Ulafone S7 SD card, SD card, Android Media, COMGEYL time stamp camera, free camera. Alright, so this is very different from what you have seen, right? But that's exactly the video I am referring to. 1 hour 54 minutes 32. It says here 1.78 gigabyte. That's because it doesn't show. Okay, but here you can see that eventually is exactly the exact video. So what I want to do at this point in time, I'm gonna go ahead and I think I really should. I should just actually do this, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna just go and I am gonna copy this like that, and we're gonna go and we're gonna take this so that we get this. I am gonna go ahead, I'm gonna expand and post next to original file that I copied a little earlier, also this here. Now what I am gonna do is I'm gonna, as a matter of fact, why don't we just do it like this, and I'm gonna put this like this in a corner, and next to this I'm gonna take also this here, another basically screenshot, and I am gonna paste one here. And so this is going to be like this, and we're going to use that so that you can see that this is eventually completely identical, same file. And we're going to do this one, we're going to do it like this, we're going to do it like that, and like this. It's going to go through, it's going to be okay. Look at it. If you compare these files, the two files, it's identical. It's completely identical size, identical file is what it is. Totally identical file. Totally identical file. Exactly the same exact file. So what I am gonna do now, when I have all this information for you here, Dandy, and the first thing I want to do, yeah, I'm running out of time, and it could be bad. We're gonna go quickly as possible. I was just gonna go and use this option here so that I could get that original photo in case a computer fails or whatever, the stuff that I'm doing right now. And I'll basically present you one under the blog if it's ever gonna go through with it, but other than that I would feel fortunate right now to just copy and basically paste this file right here on the desktop. this giant file from the telephone, right? So because I did this not good, I made a mistake. This is not the way to get it done in this case. Very, very difficult. I'm gonna blow again air because I have no choice. Pray that the USB is not gonna move and lose a contact with the phone with a hard drive. External hard drive is what I'm using. I bet you have not seen anyone doing videos like this yet, right? Okay. I think I'm just gonna go and probably save this portion of the video. I don't know. I am not very comfortable with this stuff, and I'm gonna unplug. Actually, no, it is plugged, so I'm nervous about this stuff. Jeez. If I ever even make to save this stuff here. Let's just do also. I'm gonna save one as number 1 like this. Try at least. Saved. And close this as fast as possible so that we reduce this. The request resources in use. Yeah, thank you. Even what I would refer to as mouse pointer is giving up on me, folks. I think I'm gonna just save here this stuff. And you know, that's as far as I can do. I thought that I can do this with this computer. With the other computer I can probably not even load file like this onto my computer, so it's not gonna be possible to. Okay. I think oh, there you go. I don't have much luxury. I just have to do this whichever way I know, and if I'm really lucky enough, I'll do it. I'll get it done. But note that even Pointer gave up on me at this point in time. I think by doing this here it's going to be faster, more controllable. ability for me to do the stuff and help myself. Okay. So now all of a sudden we have a whole bunch of stuff running in the background, and that's making things even more difficult already for this poor thing here. But there you go, the file eventually did copy itself. It's right here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, and all I gotta do is click on properties and basically try to process one literally one more time through the Windows Movie Maker for you to see with your own eyes that this file indeed, I don't want to call this corrupt, but this is muted. It's muted file. This one never left Android. It stayed on an Android as it is. But the first one, which I video recorded 1 week ago, this one was done yesterday. But the first one I video recorded 1 week ago was muted, just the way you see it right here. Oh, thanks God. It was muted just exactly in this form that you see it right here, and once I connected one to the computer, it became also unplayable. You could not upload one anywhere, nothing you possibly could do. Ladies and gentlemen, you see with your own eyes, that's the file we're talking about, and the last thing I need to do is use, if I'm fortunate enough, Windows Movie Maker to prove the point. And I don't think I'm gonna go all the way. Look at that, it says right there 1 hour and 54 minutes and 32 seconds. You see with your own eyes, that's what it says right there. 1 hour 54 minutes and 32 seconds. Now the Windows Movie Maker is processing the video file. Let's see what exactly is going to happen. If we are fortunate enough that Windows Movie Maker is going to eventually even process this video. Well, let's just see exactly what's going to happen. What I am going to do, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to pause the video right here. But what I am going to do before I start doing this, I'm going to take a time and date and that kind of stuff. Eventually even reduce to make sure that you will be able to see. There you go, that works. You can see the date and time, and let's see basically what's gonna happen. And I'm gonna make sure that there's not gonna be some stuff running here and eventually taking down. It looks like it's running smoothly, and it's not gonna be probably even a problem. I shouldn't say this, but I keep my fingers crossed so that we could eventually witness something like this, so that you can actually see this, that how this stuff is done. I probably should really pause this thing here. Let me just pause this. What's interesting is, okay, cool. I am gonna pause this thing. In my opinion, once the Windows Movie Maker is gonna start to load that second portion, which is connected to the sound issues, because the first thing is the video file. The second that it comes to Windows Movie Maker, it's actually the audio part. And I think that at the audio part, the only thing that's going to happen is what you see right there, 1 hour 54 minute long. It's going to turn into 57 minutes of what you already have seen have happened earlier. And I'm really looking forward to that, because that's a really strong proof, I would say. Pausing it. I just keep praying that this somehow I would make it through. I am gonna update on time and stuff so that you can see this is really what you get. It's a real deal. It's not fake pausing. Now, as you see, the video is still 1 hour 54 minutes long. It's still processing the video data. But let's just wait what's gonna happen once the video start to process also what is known as audio data. That's when it's gonna get really interesting, I think, to see what's gonna happen. We are now approaching closer and closer to what is known also as audio data processing. And I am gonna go ahead, I'm gonna click here on time so that we update this thing. Gotta make sure I am still video recording this stuff. It is video recording, and we are closer and closer to audio processing. Now we're almost there, and I am gonna record, for the cost of whatever might happen, the final, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes, just to see that number change right there that you see. And I will even take a screenshot of this, but I'm not going to call Microsoft Paint out yet. Because Microsoft Paint takes tremendous resource, CPU memory. Well, now that's the stuff that's going to count everything. So now it's going to demonstrate what exactly goes on. Now we're going to see absolutely everything. There you go. We are just a minute away from audio processing. 1 hour 54:32. It says right there. 1 hour 54 minutes. Now let's see what's going to happen once it starts processing audio. Boom! Have you seen this, ladies and gentlemen, with your own eyes? You were able to see exactly what I anticipated is going to happen. It reduced itself automatically to 57 minutes and 46 seconds. There you go. There is really nothing else here for me left to do, other probably than even to I'll tell you what, let's wait all the way to the end. Oh, thanks God, that's the end. So I can demonstrate to you the same thing I have demonstrated you earlier, and so that I can say